Hey, good morning, class. So today we're looking at geometry. We're starting our quadrilaterals, properties of quadrilaterals. So for homework, you have to make the summary. Okay. So we had the summary of a parallelogram, a rhombus, a square, and a rectangle, trapezium, and a kite. So let's just look at one of these shapes. Okay. Let's remind ourselves on what was the list of the properties pertaining these shapes. Let's look at the first one. The first one was a rhombus, not so. So what was the properties of a rhombus? Okay, that's not a good representation of a rhombus. So I think we just have to cut. So not a rhombus, a quadrilateral. No. A parallelogram. Sorry, man. Stumbling here. So let's just take this out quickly. Just to refresh our memories of what we actually made notes of yesterday. Okay. So as you look here, this is the first shape is a parallelogram. In simple or layman's terms, a parallelogram is a rectangle that is tilted. Not so. A rectangle that is tilted, basically. Okay, that is a parallelogram. So at this stage, in the parallelogram, there's normally 4 properties of a parallelogram. For this case, in grade 8, we're dealing with 3. So we won't talk about the diagonals here. Okay, so in grade 8, we're doing everything besides the diagonals. So what was the first property? Without now looking down, what was the first property given there? Opposite angles. So you write 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal. 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal. Another property? Add up to 360. Now all the interior angles of a quadrilateral. What's a quadrilateral? It's a 4-sided figure. No, you guys made these notes yesterday. So a quadrilateral is a 4-sided figure. So all 4-sided figures will add up to 360. So for the next shapes, you're not going to tell me every time add up to 360. Okay? All these shapes add up to 360. We're looking at what is specific for the shape. Yes? The opposite sides are parallel. So we know that 2 pairs of opposite sides are parallel. That's the second one. There's another one. And you can see it on the diagram here. What's the third one? Use your glasses. So it's good that you're standing here today. Because if you stand a little closer, then you would have been closer than what your desk is to the board, isn't it? I'm telling you, it is closer. No? Right. So what's the third one? What's the third one? Opposite angles. We got that one. That one's first. 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal. Yes. Don't look in the book, man. There's 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal. Can you see? This here means to say that the 2 pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Can you see that? That means to say, you see there's one arc there and one arc here. And a dot here and a dot there. That means to say that those angles are equal. Does it make sense? And the last one here, we're going to say that 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal. So that length is equal to that length. This length is equal to that. Can you see that? So if in the exam you ask you for 3 marks, name the properties of a parallelogram. Now we're not going to give you a shape with this stuff on it. No. We just tell you that's a parallelogram. PQRS. List 3 properties of a parallelogram. Then you must say 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal. 2 pairs of opposite sides equal. 2 pairs of opposite sides parallel. So that's what you write for 3 marks. You guys understand? Sorry? You don't integrate it, you write here what we wrote there. Okay? You guys understand? Definitely in your next exam, you're going to get a question for one of these shapes. So make that note there. In the exam, if you are given this, you will write down the following. Okay? You guys want to write here? Ilan, what's your name? Say no. You saying no? Huh? Easy, when you write it down again. The shorter version of it. Okay, so write it down quickly. So if you go study it, and then it will just be, that's the least you can write for the 3 marks. And the pause the video at this point. Alright, so let's look at the next one. The next shape. So this is a rhombus. Not so. So in the rhombus, we normally have, I think, 6 or 7 properties, but excluding the diagonals now. So in grade 8, there are, I think, 4 or 5. Let's check. So firstly, what can we say about this? It's a rhombus. A rhombus is a tilted square. Okay. So what can we say about this rhombus? All sides are equal. Can you see all the lengths here, right around? Since it's a tilted square, all the sides has to be equal. So all sides equal in a rhombus. Okay, so what to add here? Supposed to have said in parallelogram. That is the short version for a parallelogram. Okay, you must say which shape we are working in. Okay, so this is as we said, a rhombus. So all sides are equal in a rhombus. Right? Secondly, 2 pairs, not all opposite angles, no. 2 pairs, there's only 2 pairs. 2 pairs of opposite angles equal in rhombus. Okay. What else can we say? 2 pairs of opposite sides parallel. 2 pairs of opposite sides parallel in a rhombus, yes? And that's it. Not so. So for a rhombus there is also 3. So these 3 properties for a rhombus is the same 3 properties for a parallelogram. You all agree with that? Okay, you guys want to write? Okay. Okay, so the next shape is a rectangle. Not so? A rectangle. Alright. So what is the first one of the properties of the rectangle. The first one, two pairs of opposite sides equal. There's two pairs of opposite sides equal in a rectangle. Right, there's number one. It's another one. Two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Two pairs of opposite sides parallel in rectangle. Then the third one, all vertex angles. These are almost vertex, no? Vertices. One vertex, many? I think so. No? I might be wrong. Am I wrong? So all vertex angles equal 90 degrees in rectangle. Okay. What else? That's it? Not so? What type of shape is the next one? Square. What can we say about the square? All sides equal in the square. Not so? All sides are equal in the square. The next property, what can we say about the second one? Sorry? Two pairs of opposite sides parallel in a square. Not so? Third one? Both sides? Nope. All vertex angles then? Vertex angles are perpendicular or 90 degrees in a square. Not so? And there's your three properties of a square. Okay. So again, if the question is, list the properties of a square for 3 marks, then you say all sides are equal in a square, two pairs of opposite sides are parallel in a square, and all vertex angles are 90 degrees. If the question is pertaining a square. Okay, it's fairly simple, no? Please go learn it and test yourselves. Okay, over the weekend to ensure that you understand what to write down if this question comes in. Okay, it comes in often because it will help a lot with the grade 9 geometry as well, which is to come. Okay, so how are you finding geometry so far? Easier than algebra? Who says easier than algebra? Only 2 people? 3? Nice. I also like geometry. And I like algebra. I like geometry. And there we go, like everything. Trigonometry. What was algebra? Long division. Okay, I'll put the long division sum in your next exam, okay? Long division for the end of the year, okay? Yes. So you got, yeah. Right, let's look at the next shape quickly. The next one is a trapezoid, or trapezium. Okay, so a trapezium. What's the properties of a trapezium? There's only one. One pair of opposite sides parallel in a trapezium. That's the only one. You can write that one down. One pair. Girlfriend, you must write. You're busy writing. You was writing. You must write this one now. You're listening now. Right, what did I say? 1 pair, yes? Of opposite sides, yes? Is parallel? Is parallel? In a trapezium. Nice. At least you'll get 1 mark, no? That's the only property there. If they ask you for the properties of trapezium, 1 pair of opposite sides are parallel in a trapezium. Yes, Mika? I said what? Mika. I'm repeating it, yes, because I don't want you to get it wrong in the exam. Am I repeating it too much? I repeat myself a whole day. Why are you saying shame? What's wrong with you? Every day I must speak to you about your homework. What's wrong with you? How much did you get for your exam? Huh? That exam you wrote the other day? 38. Too short from 80%. No? But if you start listening to me, maybe you'll get it. Okay. You proud of your mark? Huh? You proud? You'd have loved 80. But you're proud of what you got so far. So I'm proud. You're almost there. But if you're not going to do the homework, you're not going to be there. People, what's the next shape? A kite. Yes, a kite. Right. First property of a kite. 2 pairs of adjacent sides. 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal in a kite. 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal in a kite. Is there another one? One more? 1 pair, yes? 1 pair of opposite angles equal in a kite. These 2 properties for now. Okay. So the question says, the 2 marks, here the properties of a kite. You write 2 pairs of adjacent sides equal in a kite, or 1 pair of opposite angles are equal in a kite. Okay. Verstaan julle? Ja, okay. Right. Mzikelo A. Huh? Example. Mzikelo. Yes. Example A. And this on page? Page 16. Okay. I know in that book the answers to these questions was given already. Okay. Right, so let's look at the first one. We are told that A, B, C, D is a parallelogram. Right. What comes to mind when they tell you it's a parallelogram? 3. What are the 3? 2 pairs of opposite angles are equal. 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal. Parallel, sorry. And 2 pairs of opposite sides are equal. So those. So when they tell you parallelogram, do you see any of those properties on the diagram? No. By them saying that it is the case, or it is a parallelogram, you can then use it as a parallelogram, stating one of those properties. You guys understand? You understand? Yes, sir. That's right. So the question says, ABCD is a parallelogram. Calculate with reason the unknown angles indicated by X and Y. The abbreviation for parallelogram is POM. But I must give you another abbreviation, eh? A POM. No? The two parallel lines with the M on top means parallelogram. Okay. So, x is equal to what? 55. Why? X is equal to 55 degrees. Why? Two pairs. Two pairs of opposite angles equal in parallelogram. There is 55 degrees. Okay. How do you calculate y? Y is 125. Why? So y is equal to 125. Two pairs of opposite angles equal in parallelogram. You guys understand? Why are you writing it in your book on page 16? Okay, okay, nice. You're right. Okay. Yes, Oneka? Yes. She said instead of saying that there, instead of using opposite angles of a parallelogram, you could have said 125 plus 55 plus y plus 55 equals 360. And the reason here, this would have been interior angles of a quadrilateral. Adds up to 360. Okay. Instead of doing that, then you would have gotten y also to be 125. Can you see that, people? So just add this here. Make a note about this here. Interior angles of a quad adds up to 360. No? Make a note there. Another way of adding the interior angles of a quad. There was another way I could have worked out y, or even x for that matter. Who can tell us? So interior is alright, but hang on. We said that is it not that AD is parallel to BC? Is that not the case? Yes, it is. But why is it the case? You see, it's not on the diagram, so I must state it. So why is AB parallel to CD? AD parallel to CD? BC? Because two pairs of opposite sides are parallel in a parallelogram. Did you see that? Now we can say that 55 plus y is equal to 180. Why? Co-interior angles with AD being parallel to BC. And then y would have worked out in any case to 125. Does it make sense? But could have gone from there straight into this here? No, because there was no parallel lines on the diagram. So I had to first qualify myself by saying that AB is parallel to BC. AD is parallel to BC. Then I can go with co-interior. Okay? This is another way of getting the same answer. Okay, but that is most now an extra step, unnecessary extra step. Okay. Now, of course, if you leave that out, you're going to lose the mark too. You have to say which lines are parallel. There has to be parallel lines for co-interior angles to be supplemented. People, let's look at B. In B, we are told that PQRS is a parallelogram. PQRS is a parallelogram. So what three rules comes to mind? What three properties come to mind? Two pairs of opposite sides are equal. Two pairs of opposite angles are equal. Two pairs of opposite sides are parallel. Okay. Again, it's not given on the diagram, but it should come to mind here. First question says, okay, then we are told that PQ is equal to QT, which is equal to PQ, well, sorry, PT, which is equal to TR, and PT is 6. PT is 6, which means to say all this marked with those two strips are 6. Calculate with the reason the length of the sides of PQRS. Okay. So firstly we know that PQ is equal to QT, which is equal to PT, which is equal to TR, which is equal to 6. All of this is 6. Why is that 6? What do you think the reason will be here? Why do you think that would be the case? Because it is given to us. Can you see that? It's obvious, it's given to us. So in the reason here we're going to say, it's given. It's given. Okay. You are dancing this afternoon, the competition. Huh? Why are you doing that with your hands and your other skills? Are you okay? Are you happy for the sums? Yes, okay, nice. People have answered the question. So which side can we say at this point? You can say that. Which length can we state now? SR is equal to? Why is SR 6 units? Centimeters, sorry. 2 pairs of opposite sides equal in parallelogram. So there is a 60. Not so? Have we stated what the length of QR is? No? So we can now say that QR is equal to 6 plus 6, which is 12 centimeters. When we're talking about length there, we don't have to state the reason. Okay? So we already spoke about QT and TR. Can you see that? No reason required. So if this is 12, what can we say about PS? PS is also 12. Why is PS equal to 12 centimeters? 2 pairs of opposite sides equal in parallelogram. And there we have named all the, so they gave the length of all the sides of the parallelogram. Alright, does it make sense? Any confusion? No? Are we still on page 16? Nice. Here in C, we are told DEFG is a rectangle. How many properties come to mind? 4. 3. Right. 3 comes to mind. What are the 3 properties? 2 pairs, opposite sides are equal. That X is not on the side. Then also 2 pairs of opposite sides are parallel. All vertex angles are 90 degrees. And that's the one we're going to use here, not so? Right. They say is a rectangle with the interior angle equal to x plus y. X plus y. Okay, which is this here. Okay. So, calculate with reason the value and calculate the value of x if x is equal to y. So, what is the size of angle D? 90 degrees. Not so? So angle D is equal to x plus y, which is equal to 90 degrees. Why is that the case? What, is it given to us? No? Is all vertex angles equals 90 degrees in a rectangle. Can you see that, people? You all understand it, no? 90. But you see, we are given this here. X is equal to y. Where did we get that from? Given to us. Yes, yes. Yes, Dad. Yeah. Now what can we say? We can now replace this y with what? No. With an x. Not O. An x. Why the x and not the y? Because the question says calculate the value of x. I'd like to calculate the value of x. Can you see that? So what's x plus x? 2x equal to 90. Divided by 2. X is equal to 45. Right, you guys understand? Right. Is this also on that same page? Yes? D? D. A, B, C, D is a kite. Two roots come to mind. What are the two? Two pairs of adjacent sides are equal in a kite. One pair of opposite angles are equal. Okay. Then we are told that AB is equal to 6, BC is 8, C is 30. D is 125. Calculate the length of the unknown sides and the size of the angles indicated by X. Right, so what is AD? AD is equal to 6 centimeters. Why? Two pairs of adjacent sides equal in 36 centimeters. Okay. DC, so which means that that's equal, this is equal. Not so. So DC is going to be 8 centimeters. Why? Two pairs of adjacent sides equal in. Okay. I'm going to solve for x here. Is x 30? No. Which angle can be determined first? B. Not so? So what do I write here first? Angle B is equal to 125 degrees. Why? One pair of opposite angles are equal. One pair of opposite angles are equal. So your 125 lies here now. Now what? But now what can be done? Are you going to calculate x? 30, yes, plus. So it's 30 plus 125 plus x plus 125 is equal to 360. Why? Is the sum of, or the interior angles of a quad, or you can say a kite, it doesn't matter. But any quadrilateral, a four-sided figure, all those angles always adds up to 360. Can you see that, people? The interior angles of a quad always adds up to 360. So, we now say x is equal to 360 degrees minus 30 degrees minus 125 minus 125. 125 and 125 is 250. It's 280. Which gives me an angle of 80 degrees, I think. Let's check. This 360 minus 250. Is it 80? You sure? Alright. People, you guys understand? Do you guys understand why the interior angles of a quad add up to 360? Why? What, 4 sides? 4 angles. My question is, how did you know that the 4-sided figure adds up to 360? 90 times 4. Right angle. But now, this is not the right angle, but you then know it adds up to 360. My question is, how did you know a quadrilateral adds up to 360? How sure are you? Okay, I'll tell you. If you got the 4-sided figure, okay, that's a 4-sided figure. Okay, so what I do is, I take this figure and I divide it like that. So what do you notice now? You got how many triangles? 2 triangles. Can you see that? 1? Yes. You made chance. Now you're now seeing it. Now you're shouting it. You see 1 triangle? The interior angles of a triangle adds up to 1. And this one? So what's 180 plus 180? 360. That is why the interior angles of a quadrilateral adds up to 360. You guys understand?
Yes.
And with any polygon, you can determine the interior angles like it. You divide up into triangles, and then you see how many triangles fits into it by connecting the vertices of that polygon, and then you will determine what is the interior angles going to add up. Yes, Michael? 70. You sure? You're giving me a shock now, no? So the guys are telling me it's right, it's right, it's right. Alright? Right. People, any confusion here? Nothing yet?
Yes.
Okay, so you're all going to get full marks for quadrilateral so far. Okay. So let's look at what's left. Here we go, the geometry booklet, the worksheets. We looked at page 12 now, correct? That's page 16. Okay. Those were the sums we just did now. Alright, for homework I would like you guys to do page 17. 17 and 18 for tomorrow, for Monday. Okay? Page 17 and 18. You guys can start with the work now. We don't have much time left. But you guys can start with the work now. We're on page 17 now. Yeah? By the sounds of it, I gave you too little work, no? Now why are you making a noise? Did Niyasha making so much noise? Girls, come on, man. Please. People, don't waste your time, please, man. Please. Sorry? If you look to the back, then nobody's going to do their work. Yes, so there the bell goes in. People, enjoy the rest of your day. And the weekend. Good morning, class. Tyra, do your work now, no? You didn't? When I was signing the book, so you asked me to go to the toilet. Why? Because I didn't bring your book to school. And so when I called you out, you didn't need to go to the toilet anymore. So that means to say you didn't really need to go to the toilet. Bye, enjoy your weekend. Maya, you alright? Come inside, grade 9s. Oh, I thought you were part of the class. Oh, you got the long line. Yeah? Huh? Office for what?
I think I'll put
But you can't do Wi-Fi in a maths period. You got break, you got after school. Mr. Fabian is here till 4 o'clock. What's it? Service. Where's your service money, Michael? Who else was late this morning? Huh? Where's Amari? Just put the money here. Thank you.